Sex addiction, also known as hypersexuality or compulsive sexual behavior, causes a person to lose control over their sexual thoughts and urges. While it's normal to have sexual urges, sex addiction describes behaviors that can become overwhelming and cause problems in a person's life. The compulsive need to be sexually stimulated often interferes with a person's ability to live their daily life. They may change their day-to-day routine to be able to perform sexual acts and feel out of control when it comes to these decisions, even if they're aware of the negative consequences. The symptoms of sex addiction can be both physical and emotional. It takes a healthcare professional to make a clear diagnosis, but the following signs could point to a possible sex addiction. 1. Obsessive sexual thoughts. Those who struggle with sex addiction constantly think about sex. These thoughts may become obsessive or distracting. 2. Spending excessive time on sex. Seeking out sexual partners isn't necessarily a sign of sexual addiction, but if you're spending large amounts of time and energy on sex, you might have a problem. This can include time spent planning sex, having sex, being sexual, or recovering from sexual experiences. 3. Feeling shame or depression. Since it's hard for a person with a sex addiction to control their urges, it's also common for them to feel helpless over their thoughts or actions, which can lead to feelings of shame, regret, anxiety, or depression. In extreme cases, sex addiction can make a person feel suicidal. 4. Always preoccupied with sex. If you're addicted to sex, you might focus on it so much that it consumes your life. This could mean that you start neglecting school, work, or personal responsibilities, or that you withdraw from social activities. You might also start to spend more time on sex than things that help you relax or hobbies that you enjoy. Your relationships with friends, family, and partners might suffer because of this. 5. Masturbating a lot. Masturbation can be a healthy way to explore your body and release sexual tension, but excessive masturbation can be a sign of sexual addiction. This might mean you can't stop yourself from masturbating. You masturbate during inappropriate times, or you do it so often that it becomes uncomfortable or starts to hurt. 6. Having risky sex or behaving inappropriately. In some cases, sexual addiction can lead to inappropriate and/or risky sexual behaviors. This means engaging in sexual acts without thinking about how it could harm you or someone else, including exhibitionism, having sex in public, or having sex without protection. These risks can lead to serious problems, like a sexually transmitted infection, unwanted pregnancy, or doing illegal things to have sex. 7. Cheating on partners. Sexual addiction might make you feel like you need to constantly find new people to have sex with, even if you're already in a relationship. This might involve seeking out phone sex, chat rooms, finding one-night stands, or paying for sex, all of which can lead to a loss of trust and intimacy with your partner. 8. Engaging in criminal offenses. In extreme cases, someone with a sex addiction might engage in illegal activities, like stalking, rape, or child molestation. While some sexual offenders may also have a sex addiction, there is no evidence to suggest that sexual addiction can lead someone to commit sexual offenses.